control panel. My name is Katie Hewitt. I am a director from Minnesota.
And I'm Krista Marks. I'm a director from Illinois.
And we are so excited to share with you all the wonderful things you can do with your emotions. How many of you have seen the movie Inside Out? And just out of curiosity, who here has not seen that movie before? Oh, you're almost done. Okay, so in the Disney movie Inside Out, there is a personification of your emotions. So these emotions that live inside your head, what they did is they made them little characters, and they have this headquarters, your brain, and a control panel, and they operate the control panel. And every single one of us has all these emotions. Everybody has fear and sadness and anger and disgust and joy, okay? We all have them, and they're all valid, and they're all normal, and they're there. So what we're going to show you in this tutorial is how to use your emotions to best communicate with your team, okay? Do it. Okay, so your new UBAM TL3000, Krista came up with that, and I was like, where's the TL?
That was a fantastic conversation. Maybe a highlight of my week.
Is equipped with anger for that adrenaline boost to get things done, disgust to maintain high standards, fear to keep you safe, sadness to remind you of those joy-filled moments, and joy is very important. She's there to lead you.
Okay, so I have a couple questions for you by a show of hands. Who here uses Facebook at all to communicate in your business? Oh, like 3 or 4 of you. Good. Who here has coached a hostess on Facebook before? Okay. Who here has trained their team on Facebook? Who here has run a team meeting on Facebook? Right, so a lot of us. So here's the thing with Facebook. Facebook is this great place, and it's full of ideas and support and networking and solutions and resources, and that's why we all go there. I'm going to let you in on a little secret about Facebook. So, going to Facebook is a little bit like walking into this room full of people, and there's all this noise going on. Everyone's posting all these different things, and you walk into the room, and you climb up on a chair in the middle of it, and you throw your arms out to make an announcement for everyone to hear.
Here's a cute video of some golden retriever puppies swimming for the first time. Adorbs! Are you kidding me? This is so outrageous! I can't believe this is happening! Hashtag, this sucks!
Then you leave the room. But the thing is, whatever you said, all your thoughts, all your feelings, whatever you dumped there on Facebook is still there. And someone else comes along into the room, and now they have to deal with it, and they're mad, and they don't even know why, but it's there, so they're supposed to be mad about it. So our control panel here is fully equipped with various emotions, including joy, to partner with the other ones, so that we can kind of filter the emotional footprint that we're leaving behind.
We'd like to give you a feature overview, for those of you who haven't seen the movie, of what these emotions do for us. This is a really low quality video, so just stick with it. We started at that part and I didn't want to take it down. Bring it. Oh, there's no sound. How do I fix that?
Awesome.
There it is. Sorry it wasn't very loud, but as you can see, the emotions play a part and the decisions that we make. But what you could see there is that Joy was always in the center. She was always in control. Those other emotions are necessary and valid, but they didn't control the control panel.
So I want to give you a little warning about this control panel. As you see, there's a lot of features to it that could maybe run amok. So, the control panel can be very, very temperamental. If you don't engage joy first, the other unfiltered emotions can really damage communication.
Oh, I have one point. Okay, so who is Joy? Joy is not just boundless positivity. She is the one who includes the other emotions in a purposeful way. She coordinates them together. She's the leader. She's the filter. And she is the one with vision. She's the one that says we have to keep Riley going. We have to keep her happy. So this is Joy. Can't you tell? Joy does have one flaw, and that flaw is that sometimes she doesn't want the emotions to get in the way. She just kind of wants to just have them be in like a circle of sadness so that she can get on with her job. So that's the one flaw that she has, and we are going to show that flaw to you now. Hopefully the audio is better for this, but if not, we'll just skip it.
First day of school, very, very exciting. I was up late last night figuring out a new plan. Here it is. Hey, I need a list of all the possible negative outcomes on the first day at a new school.
Wait, hey, anyone notice someone here?
Discuss. Make sure Riley stands out today, but also blends in. When I'm through, Riley will look so good and every kid will look at their own outfits and have fun. George, you'll be in charge of the console, keeping Riley happy all day long. And then I added like the rest of the world. Oh, these are great. So much fun with Rachel. Train of thought, right on the schedule. Unload the daydreams. I ordered extra in case things get slow in class. Oh, soundness. Another important job just for you. Really? Follow me. And there. Perfect. This is the circle of sadness. Your job is to make sure that all the sadness stays inside of it.
As we know, sadness doesn't just stay in the circle.
So let's take a look at sadness. When sadness takes over the control panel, people feel defeated. They filter out all the positive and only focus on the negative. That's all they can do. They can be empathetic, though, when paired with joy. So there's this other feature on our UBAM TL 3000, and that is a problem report for UBAM. So, let me see if I can find one. That'd be a good example for this. There's one. There's a consultant on someone's team who's really having crummy January parties. She's feeling really down.
That's sad. Wow. I think I better drive for a while. I'll send her a message. Oh, wow, that's a huge bummer. Nothing you can do about that. I've had crummy parties too this month, so I'm equally as bummed. Maybe you shouldn't take my advice anymore, LOL. I guess we're just having bad luck.
Oh, sadness.
Why is everything so exhausting?
Sadness. Stop. You're filtering out all of the good stuff. There is good stuff. Your job is to empathize and then give it to me.
Okay, Joy. I'll try again. I'm sorry your party didn't go as planned. That doesn't feel very good. We've all been there, and that...
I know you're feeling upset, but let's take a look at all the details and find some things that you can tweak. What are some things that you think went well?
That's much better.
Right?
Right.
Okay, so you just finish what you're doing, and we're going to talk about fear. So fear is another emotion on our control panel, and when it takes over, people are paralyzed from making decisions. They panic in their wake. They never learn anything new because that fear is just holding them back. They're afraid of the unknown, but it is necessary for protection. Speaking of fear, incoming, we have a new problem on the problem report. Oh, somebody's not aware that some of our books are sold in retail. And they're freaking out.
This is a problem! I too am concerned. Oh my gosh! If this happens, I've got to go to Facebook. I have to warn everyone. I walked into Books R Us today and saw this. How am I supposed to compete with stores in town? No shipping and 15% off teachers? Why would anyone ever buy a book from me? Tagging Randall White and Heather Cox. Oh my God! Fear. Fear! Stop! You're feeling panic! We know there's a few books in retail stores. It's okay, it's good for us. But publicly posting about it won't solve anything. And now I've got like 36,000 notifications about people being afraid. Okay, let me try again. Would you? This time I'm gonna message my team leader.
Oh, thank God.
She's gonna hear about it. I just saw a ton of books and Books R Us. I don't understand why our books are there. I thought they could only get them through consultancy.
Stop. Can you fill me in and help me because I'm confused? I'd like to know how this is good for us. Help me understand. Oh, that's calming. You good? You're good. All right. Let's talk about disgust then. So, when disgust takes over the control panel, people feel judgmental, they're not flexible, they're viewing matters only from their perspective through the lenses of their glasses. They have very high expectations for those around them, and it can be difficult to meet them, and it poisons the thinking of those who follow. But they're always trying to improve. Oh, shoot, problem alert. The out of stock report is in, and all better is out of stock again.
What? On a scale of 1 to 10, I give home office an F. Everybody needs to know about this. I am disgusted.
I'm having trouble being happy with you.
I cannot believe home office didn't order enough all better. I mean, for real. Why would they have thought this through? What are people going to think of our company when they can't have that book? Ugh. And we don't even know when this new system's going out. Everything's horrible.
Disgusting. Stop.
Disgust emoji.
Right now, Randall White's been tagging like 27 comments, and people are disgusted now. I appreciate your high standards. It's a valid discussion, but you don't have all the information. And you're leaving me out. Joy has to be in this with you.
Okay, that's my leader. For now, I'm going on UBAM leader. This is important. All better just when I'm stuck. Can we brainstorm alternatives? Anyone?
I'll take that. Yeah, that's better. You good? All right, let's talk about anger. She's clearing her throat.
Oh boy.
When anger takes over the control panel, people can't think creatively enough to problem solve. They're too mad for their creativity to engage. They just can't do it. And they leave this angry, emotional footprint that lasts way longer than their anger probably does. Uh-oh. This just in. There's another damaged book.
What? Damage? They got damage? I'll give them damage! I'm going on UBAM leaders! Here we go! Foreman! Fence! Who is packing these boxes? Any Joe Schmo can hear thunder, see lightning, jump alive? My DL just told me they received a nice damaged book, and then I opened my box and it was missing 16 books. This is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do with that? Time to speak up. This is gonna ruin Valentine's Day forever. Heather, come! We need a better way to deal with this before we lose all our customers back to emoji!
Anger, you're leaving emotional footprints all over the place. And now people are mad who didn't even know there was something to be mad about. People are gonna come later and they're gonna be mad. They don't even know what was going on because there's no context. There is a place to be mad, but it's not in the
gonna get it!
It's not in the preliminary information.
There's a later, I have an order missing, and so does my downline. I need the books by next week. Do you have any idea how I can get them quickly? Now!
I'll take that. Good? Okay. So there is your introduction to those 4 emotional features of your new control panel. But we would be amiss if we did not give some troubleshooting advice.
Troubleshooting advice. If these keywords go from your control panel onto Facebook, highlight, cut, and paste in a message to your team leader. Because, like what Krista said, is that you might be angry, and that's normal. Like, I have to tell you, I had moments this fall where I was very angry, I was very scared, disgusted, sad, and happy. We all have them. But when you put it out in a public place, your emotions, your control panel is a networked control panel. So that means whatever you do on it, it affects every single one of your control panels. There are brand new team leaders that are in UBAM leaders. That is not a place for you to go vent your emotions. Somebody else is upset and that's it, they're out, and that affects them, their lives, and their team leader lives. So please, cut, paste, message a team leader. And if your team leader is someone that you don't connect with, she doesn't know the answer, you go to her team leader. If she doesn't, you go to her team leader until you get to your director. And if you're Nancy and Wortman, I don't know what to tell you.
Randall.
So, no tagging people in home office. They don't see it. I know they don't. I mean, they might, but they probably ignore it. So, just email them, okay?
So, we have one very, very critical troubleshooting tip. Can we read it for you? Life is an echo. What you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get.
What you see in others exists in you. Remember, life is an echo. It always gets back to you. So give goodness and joy.
That